heard, the 2015 TMC Mega Raffle launched a few weeks ago, and boy, have we been hearing a lot of buzz in Tucson.
Oh yeah, Kathy Rice and Sarah Reagan are here to tell us how things are going. Ladies, exciting, exciting. Kathy,
absolutely.
We were talking, it seems like just a moment ago, talking about the launch. Now how are we doing?
The overall support for Tucson Medical Center is that great motivator that we all have in order to get involved with this project.
Excellent. And we want to talk about that program. Sarah's here with us. You're a nurse at TMC?
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
I'm a nurse.
And you are going to tell us about the Navigator program. Let's hear about it.
So cancer is a very scary topic. A lot of times when people get diagnosed with cancer, they have a threat of cancer or a family member. It can be really daunting to think what you're going to face over the upcoming months or even years as you go through treatment and different types of therapies. The thoracic oncology program at TMC is really aimed at taking all the subspecialties that go into treating and taking care of our cancer patients, bringing them to one table and making sure that we partner with our primary care physicians and really taking that back to the patients so that they know through the whole program that they have someone there that's advocating for them, that's providing education, that's really helping hold their hand along their journey and hopefully getting them to survivorship and on to living a healthy life.
Well, one, I love that we have a program like this right here in our hometown. I love that TMC is doing something like that. And I love that we have an opportunity to get the monies to make this possible through this raffle. And I'm sure, Sarah, you being a nurse and being at TMC, you know firsthand how important this is.
Absolutely. I can tell you, I just had a patient the other day that, comes into my office and, they just had something show up on one of our screening exams, so they do these low dose CT tests and they find something that happens to show up and your initial thought is, oh my goodness, and you start Googling things and it can be really, really scary. So I just kind of sit down and let them know it's going to be okay. These are the steps that we're going to take. Lung cancer can be really difficult to manage. There's a lot of different complex things that go into making sure that you receive the best care. And my goal is to making sure that every patient leaves having a plan in place so that way they know, what it'll look like over the next few weeks.
Sarah, I'm so glad you're here to tell us and show us exactly what the money will go to and why this raffle is so important. Now, Kathy, you were telling us a few weeks ago about some of the prizes that we're going to have. How do you even choose the prizes?
Well, I think, when I'm looking at the prizes, we're looking for the things that are going to make people say wow, because at the end of the day, everything that we do is directed to make sure that we look for what are the things that are going to make them say wow. It's my favorite word. And that's kind of my motivation in order to being able to find the prizes that are going to fit best within the prize package. I think one of the things that makes the raffle so special is, yes, you've got, in this particular case, over 2,400 winners that are going to be able to win amazing prizes. But again, the part that really gets me excited is the fact that TMC, through the raffle, is going to be able to win support from the community on all of these types of programs that are going to ultimately be funded. And I think that it's the combination of the size of this voice in the mega raffle and the fact that the folks here in Tucson get and love their community hospital.
It is. So regardless of anything, the moment you buy that ticket, already have that good feeling.
You do.
Already pat yourself on the back that you've done something wonderful.
Absolutely.
But going in, we want to know, the prizes. What are my odds that I'm actually going to walk away with something?
Sure. I think a great, actually, it's probably one of the most frequently repeated phrases down here is, oh my gosh, the odds of winning are 1 in 20. And we spend a lot of time in the first 2 years educating people in the fact that we've got all these amazing prizes, but if you buy a single ticket, every ticket has a chance, a 1 in 20 chance of winning. And if you win one of the earlier prizes, your ticket goes back in for all the remaining prizes. So it's exciting to think that you really do have a chance to win more than once.
That's incredible. And I mean, looking at these pictures of these prizes,
right?
I want to buy all the tickets. I mean, is there a limit to how many you can buy?
Yes, actually, that's how the odds are calculated. You're based on a fixed number of tickets and a set number of prizes. That's basically how we're able to keep the odds and protect the integrity of the hospital. So it's, yes, the tickets are limited, and when they're gone, they're gone. Like I mentioned at the top of the show today, tickets are really selling fast, and I'm just so excited.
These are hot items.
Absolutely.
And before we finish up, tell me really quick, are there any deadlines we need to know about?
Yeah, the first one will be fast approaching. Midnight Thursday, March the 5th is going to be the deadline for the early bird cutoff, which is the first 2 prizes that we have. Very, very exciting. Both are valued over $70-something thousand. And then the very last chance that you have in order to enter the raffle is going to be Thursday, March 26th. So as we all know, time flies. And we also know that, especially in Tucson, we can all tend to be a bit of a procrastinator, and I don't want anybody to miss out.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure to speak with you. And you better call right now and get your 3-pack of tickets for $250 or 1 ticket for $100. The number is 1-800-395-8805, or you can go online to tmcmegaraffle.org. Again, that's 1-800-395-8805 and tmcmegaraffle.org. Act quickly because tickets are limited.